But I think Bank Street does not suffer from having parking on it. Parking on the street we think does a lot of good. It's where people want to be, firstly. It helps to calm the traffic somewhat.
It does. It slows it down a lot.
Exactly. And so that's one of the big arguments for on-street parking.
Now, one thing you mentioned earlier, there was a problem, is free parking.
Yes.
So should we be putting in meters? Should we?
I absolutely don't think you should. A city can survive with free parking. I don't think a vibrant urban area. It's basically what you're saying is that our land is not worth anything. That nobody wants to visit us unless we give them the perk of free parking. And there's no city that's worth its salt. If you go to Northampton, they're not giving away free parking. Brattleboro, all the cities of your size that are vibrant in New England, they understand, they manage the parking, they charge for the parking, they use the monies from parking to enhance the city. And I think free parking is a sign of a city that is not doing very well.
Now, is there a way to well, I'm trying to think of chicken and egg. If we're not doing well, will people not come because they are paying for parking, or are we just sending the wrong message to begin with?
I think it's sending the wrong message, but I think you have to consider parking as something that you need to plan for. And one of the interesting examples that I know of is Pasadena, California, which probably people here think that is this very thriving city. Well, it wasn't thriving that well in the 70s. And one of the things they did was to implement a system of paying for parking in old Pasadena, and they used the money to fix up alleys. They had all these, abandoned, dirty looking rundown areas, and they used the parking money specifically for restoring the character. And now you go to old Pasadena, you could never have thought that it had a period when it was not doing so well.